Hey, what's up guys? This is your tutorial video on how to wrap your hands. I know a lot of you have been asking how to do it, and so here we're going to review this. All right, so when you get your wraps, your new wraps, you're gonna wanna just unravel them like so, and you'll unravel them all the way to the end. Now it's gonna be important that you note on the wraps, the inside versus the outside. Okay, so the inside is gonna have the little fold right here, and that's the side that you're gonna want to be against your skin when you start it. That'll be important, so when you get to the end, the Velcro will work and it won't be backwards. Okay, so the inside, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my thumb through just like so, and then make sure that the folds are inside. All right, there's a couple different ways you can go, but I'm gonna show you how I typically like to do this. All right, I start out, my first objective is to cover this loop completely with wrap, okay? So I'm gonna come through here, and I'll generally get 1 or 2 times around my wrist, just like so, to kind of start this wrist support process. All right, and then I'll come through, and I'm gonna kind of do some figure 8 type motions around my thumb in order to get that loop covered up here. All right, and I'll kind of go around in a different pattern here. I might wrap one around the thumb this way. All right, I might come across the other direction, but you can kind of see here if you zoom in, the goal is to cover up that thumb loop completely so it's not sticking out, so it doesn't come loose and kind of throw off the rest of the wrap here, okay? Once I've done that, the next step is I'm going to be looking at establishing support by going through each one of those fingers, okay? And the way I'm gonna do that is by coming across the back of the hand, around the back of the thumb, okay? Behind the thumb, and then I want to come up individually in between each finger. So I'm going to come up once, back around the thumb again. I'm going to come through, back around the thumb again. I'm going to come through one more time, just like so. Okay? So now I've kind of created the support that goes up and through my fingers, all right? And now I want to cover this up as well. Okay? So what I'm going to do is bring my wrap. If I can clean that up a little bit. I want to try and flatten it out once I can here. All right, so now I'm going to bring my wrap back up across my hand like so. And I'm going to just do a couple of times through to cover up those crosses I just made through my fingers here. Now note, I'm not going to cover up this front knuckle here. I never want to cover that up, okay? So everything's going to be behind it, and it'll only come up about halfway between your knuckles here. Okay, so I'm going to go once, twice through there. Okay, now any remaining wrap I have left here, this is really just gonna be for support, for kind of doing maybe figure 8s around the rest of your wrist, and then supporting your wrist right here at the base, okay? And you're gonna wanna use the rest of that up. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of come around a couple times here, maybe do a figure 8, come back to my wrist, all right, and then I'm gonna finish it off with a couple more. I want it to be firm, but not too tight, not to where it's restricting my circulation, because then my hand will hurt, right? So I should still be able to move my hand, but I should be able to feel that firm support here on my wrist. All right, and then here, the Velcro will be facing the right direction because we made sure at the beginning. And now I've got my hands supported, and I'm able to punch that bag a little bit harder and have a little wrist support in there. All right, so that's how you wrap your hands. The best way to do this, it's really clumsy at first, just practice. If you're at home, practice while you're watching TV, wrap it, unwrap it, wrap it, unwrap it, wrap it, unwrap it. Do it 10 times on each side. It'll take you half an hour, and then you'll be an expert forever.
Next, can you give us a tutorial on a full body wrap in case we want to be a mummy?
Yes, okay, so what you're gonna wanna do with that one, you're gonna wanna unwrap it. You're gonna start with the head, all right? We're gonna go this way. Also works for headbands, like so, okay? This is probably not until your second week are you gonna wanna start doing the head wrap, okay? Then you can go around the body.